How's it going, everyone? It's the one James here at ProdigyGames.com, and also on the YouTube channel of Prodigy Games, we're doing Ygra combo today in the Early Access Streamer event. Ygra, Eater of All, is a 5-mana 6/6 elemental cat with ward sacrifice of food. Pardon me, I'm about to read a lot of cards to you. Other creatures are food artifacts in addition to their other types, and have 2 sacrifice, gain 3 life. Whenever a food's put into the graveyard from the battlefield, put 2 1/1 counters on Ygra, Eater of All, and that's important because we have a combo with Camellia the Seedmiser, Bartolomé del Presidio, and Elas, il-Kor, or Scavenger's Talent on 2. Scavenger's Talent on level 2 says whenever you sacrifice a permanent, target player mills 2 cards. So since all of your creatures are foods, and you can sacrifice it with Bartolomé del Presidio without paying mana, okay, that's called sacrificing a food, and then that also makes our opponent mill 2 cards. With Camellia in play, whenever you sacrifice a 1 or more foods, make a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. That doesn't say it's a food, but it does when you have Ygra, Eater of All, so it actually is an infinite combo of sacrificing the food, make a squirrel food, sacrifice squirrel food, make a squirrel food over and over again. You can mill your opponent out with Scavenger's Talent, or kill them with Elas, il-Kor, and you also gain infinite life, and your opponent dies. Also, you have infinite enter the battlefield triggers of squirrels, which makes Ygra, Eater of All have infinite power. It makes Bartolomé del Presidio also have infinite power, but they don't have trample. So how do we fix that? We have Valley Mightcaller in this deck, which is a 1-mana 1/1 frog warrior. It's not even a squirrel, but it says whenever a frog, rabbit, raccoon, or squirrel you control enters, put a counter on Valley Mightcaller, which means that you have an infinite trampler, which does win the game. We also have Osteomancer Adept, which can cast your creatures from the graveyard by foraging in addition to paying their other costs. So if our opponent has a big blocker in play, we can cast our Valley Mightcaller out of the graveyard, do the combo, and then next turn kill them with a huge trampler. Also, we can, if they kill our Bartolomé del Presidio, or Elas, il-Kor, Sadistic Pilgrim, or Camellia the Seedmiser, or Ygra, Eater of All, we can just cast them back out of the graveyard. Why are we playing only one of this, you ask? Oh, because Thornvault Forager is a 2-mana 2/2 mana dork that adds green mana. Also, you can forage, which means you can sacrifice a food or exile 3 cards from your graveyard to add 2 mana in any combination of colors, but also you can pay 4 mana and tap it to search your library for a squirrel card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. So that searches our combo pieces like Camellia and Ygra, Eater of All. It also searches Osteomancer Adept so you can cast your creatures out of the graveyard. Wow, synergy! Cash Grab is a 2-mana instant, mill 4 cards, put a permanent card from among them, and if you control a squirrel or return a squirrel, you can make a food token, which is pretty cool because it adds any permanent, not just a squirrel. So now that I've said the combo, let's talk about our other combo. Tyvar, Jubilant, Brawler gives our creatures haste for activated abilities, which gives our Osteomancer Adept haste for activated ability, which is very important. Also gives our Thornvault Forager haste to activate the ability as well. We can also mill 3 cards and return a creature with mana value 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield, which helps us have insulation for our combo in case everyone, gets rid of our combo pieces, because that's how they win the game. We bring back Osteomancer Adept. It has haste. You can cast your other creatures from the graveyard and go from there. We can bring Bartolomé or Elas, il-Kor into play as well. We also have Knight of Sweet Revenge. That, when it enters, makes a food token, and then foods you control have tap, add green mana, which is super important. You know why? Because Ygra makes everything a food, and then this makes food tap for green mana. Wow! When you're comboing, you actually have infinite green mana. Whoa! That's actually super cool because you can make a food, tap it for mana because it has haste, sacrifice its food, make another squirrel food, tap that for mana, and keep going so you have infinite green mana for your Thornvault Foragers. Okay, have I said a lot? Yes, I've said a lot, but also you can use your infinite green mana to sacrifice Sweet's Revenge, and creatures you control get +X/+X till end of turn, where X is the number of fields you control. Wow, infinite power in play! We have a mana base that consists of 1 new land, which is Mud Flat Village. You can tap it to add colorless mana. You can add black mana only to cast creature spells, or you can pay 1 under black and sacrifice it to return a bat, lizard, rat, or squirrel card from give it to your hand. So more insulation for bringing your squirrel combo into place from your lands. Anyway, I'm tired of talking. Let's go ahead and get into the matches. Subscribe to the channel and go to ProdigyGames.com/TheOneJames to get 5% off of literally anything in the store. Let's go ahead and get started. It all starts right now. Oh god. This doesn't have any lands in it. Wow, this is actually pretty good. It's like the best 6 we could ask for. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god, another combo piece! Let's go! Go, 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 go! Like my Felia sleeves? Keen-Eyed Curator. This is a 2-mana 3/3. Oh, it's red-green Stompy. As long as there are 4 or more card types amongst cards exiled with it. Oh, it's not Stompy. It actually just card counters our deck. Wait, a 2-mana 3/3 that also exiles cards from the graveyard and it becomes a 7/7 with trample? What is this card? Okay, what do we do now? Okay. So we have 4 mana, technically. Do we go for cash grab and try to hit a combo piece and then play the combo piece? I don't think we're just playing Camellia. We can't forage yet. We also have menace, sacrifice of food. Okay, I think I'm cash grabbing. Before this thing can exile. Yes! We found Elas il-Kor. Okay. Now all we need is, you know, a lot more combo pieces, but it's fine. We need them to not have removal. Oh gosh, I love this rat. I need to change my horse to the rat. Bramble Guard Veteran. 3 mana 3/4. They just you know, make the cards built different these days. Whenever you expend 4 raccoons you control, get +1/+1 in vigilance. Oh my god, it's raccoon typo. Oh my gosh, we're playing against coons. Okay. So we just go Tyvar here. I think I'm tapping this because we can untap it technically. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess I can go Tyvar, untap Forager, cash grab. But I think I'd rather just get a combo piece. Another il-Kor? I mean, Osteomancer is pretty good. We don't have a creature to cast from the graveyard because, you know. Wait, this doesn't sacrifice itself? Until end of turn, you may cast creature spells from your graveyard by foraging in addition to paying the mana cost? Wow, it doesn't sack itself. Wait, we could have used Thornvault Forager to add 2 mana in any combination and actually cast Camellia this turn. Okay, we messed up. That's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Forgetting what your cards do, I could have added 2 mana. So we could have exiled Tyvar, Llanowar, and Cash Grab since we're not going to be using any of those cards from the graveyard. Interesting. Oh, they're playing Mightcaller as well. They know the deal. It definitely is raccoons. Probably have removal. Razorverge, not what we're looking for. Okay, they can't actually stop us from cash grabbing. And I can forage in response to the Curator. Or do we just use the Forager to search for a squirrel? We don't need any more squirrels, though. We just need Ygra. Alright, let's cash grab. Zuri, how's it going? You caught the stream? Nice, content's really fun. Glad to be here now. Happy you're here. Alright. Come on, give us a card. Knight of Sweet's Revenge. Valley Mightcaller. We can go, if we untap... I kind of want Knight of Sweet's Revenge, but like... I think I just add the Mightcaller. And then we can use the Osteomancer Adept to cast creatures from our grave this turn. So I can cast the Mightcaller from our grave. So now they use Keen-Eyed Curator in response. And then we Thornvault Forager in response. Absolutely, I was watching the guest Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos with a group of MTG friends since we don't know Yu-Gi-Oh! Over the last weekend. Sick! I'd be super excited to see, like... Because from my end, I don't know how you guys watch the videos, you know? Okay, so exile a card from the graveyard. Okay, so they're exiling our Mightcaller, so let's go ahead and forage. We'll add a green And a green. Oh no! We ran out of time? Yikes. 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 Oh, I should have cast the Mightcaller first, because Camellia is a squirrel. Oh well. You had knee surgery in April, so I've been binging the channel on some of the old podcast episodes. Oh my gosh, that was so long ago, the podcast. Nuts and bolts, yes. We've actually discontinued the podcast because one of the it's really hard to, honestly, it's pretty hard to keep going with a podcast. And one of the people actually moved on to doing a like basically full-time running the Commander channel. Oh, Ygra. Okay, all we need now is Presidio. We were not able to find one yet. Okay. Camelia's activated ability is Forge, put a counter on a squirrel we control. Forager can search for, doesn't search for a squirrel. Okay, what do we do here? Whenever we sacrifice one of our foods, put a squirrel in play. And then that buffs the Mightcaller. God, this is so hard. This deck is so hard. This can search for a squirrel. I don't know if we need to search for a squirrel, though. So, we could minus Tyvar, but kind of don't want to minus Tyvar. Yo, Gunnar, how's it going? Oh my god. What is up, my friend? Okay, there's a little bit of a bug with Arena that while you don't have priority, you can't look at graveyards. Which is funny. No creatures in grave right now. All of our stuff has Menace. We're gonna untap this. Put a counter on each other squirrel you control. I think I'm passing. You notice a new arena bug like once a week? They can wait. Okay, that's fine. This card becomes humongous. This card's so good. Okay, yep, it's big. It's a 7/7 trample for 2 mana. 2 mana 7/7 trample. That's actually kind of nuts. No pun intended. Freaking squirrels. Okay, so I can add 2 mana with this thing. I don't think I want to forage though. I'll let him have it. Because I can put a counter on my squirrels, so it puts a counter on Adept and puts a counter on Thornvault. If I just sack a food. Ooh, a Praiser. Raccoons get +1/+1 in Vigilance. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, squirrels going hard. Squirrels are definitely going freaking hard. Okay, all I need to do is find my sack outlet. Okay. So this is whenever one of our creatures die, make a food, and then this is whenever you sack a permanent, target player mills 2 cards. So I can technically like, mill, but and they don't have mana for Kenai. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. And then we can sack a food. Let's add 2 mana in any combination of colors. Let's sack a food. We mill ourselves. And if we find Presidio, we can win the game. Okay, that didn't do the thing. Okay, now so let's use the squirrel we just made and sacrifice that because it's a food. We gain 3 life, and if we hit the squirrel, we also win. Oh my god, triggers! Oh my god. Oh my god. We're going off! Well, not really. Elas, nope, that's Elas il-Kor. Just let me find my combo piece. Alright, last chance. Yes! Bartolomé! Bartolomé! And we have the Valley Mightcaller in place, so we win the game. Jeez! So we have Valley Mightcaller, so we actually win the game by combat damage. No, don't scoop! Let me freaking do it! Ah, let me do the thing! Oh, come on! This is a pretty good hand. Thicket Mightcaller. Let's see. Are we playing another Mightcaller here? Because that kind of gets out of hand pretty fast. We can play Elas il-Kor. I think I'm just going to play the Forager. And that buffs the Mightcaller. I am the Florida man. Oh, Flahy Archaeologist. Well, that card's not in any fair deck. Oh, it's in a self-mill creature combo deck. For board repossession. That's a Camellia. Okay. Yo, Shrimpy! Thanks for the 50 bits, man. Really appreciate that. Okay, so what are we doing here? We're going Mightcaller plus Elas il-Kor. So in that case, I might as well just go Elas il-Kor first. And then Mightcaller so we can gain a life. Unfortunately, that means we can't attack through the Falahi. Wait, yes it is. Oh my gosh, because it's a frog. We're so lucky. That Mightcaller triggers off itself. I like that this deck could just be an aggro deck sometimes, and then just oops into the combo. Repossession, add back Squirrel. Adept, they can cast creatures out of their graveyard. That's a really good land drop. Okay, so are we going Camellia here? Or are we going Tyvar? Tyvar fuels Forager. Technically have 5 mana, not 6. And I can't... Wait, can I make a food somehow? I don't think I can make a food. I guess if I make a food with Tyvar, we can do something? No. We have 5... We don't have 5... Am I playing Camellia? I think I'm playing Camellia just to buff the Mightcaller too. We're 1 mana off from doing, like, a really good play. We can attack with Elas il-Kor because we have Tyvar to bring it back. Oh, I should have attacked with Thornvault, I guess it has Menace. Another Falahi. Hopefully they don't get like a cut down. Ooh, they're also playing Tyvar. Oh, Fountain Fort. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. We can't cast it. Hilarious. Okay. Do this. Do this. Everything has Menace or Death Touch, so you might as well just attack with everything. I should have attacked with the Forager the turn before, and they might have just been dead here. That's a Scavenger's talent. Put a counter on each squirrel you control. Pretty good. Probably counter this. Or not. Well, that was a pretty impressive showing. Thornvault Forager is really good. Love that. We also have Camellia and Ygra in our hand. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna say hello to my friend. Hello, my friend Hamhawks. That's a basic island. Those are not allowed in this establishment. Oh god. We don't have removal. Card's crazy. Vigilance Prowess. Draw a discard and pay 2 mana, tap it, copy instant sorceries. Well, I mean, this card is kind of crazy. And they play a lot of removal probably. Because they need to like prowess their stuff. What is Slick Sequence? 2 damage to any target if cast another spell this turn, draw a card? I guess they couldn't cast multiple spells this turn. Would you like to draw a card and discard a card? Oh. I guess you could just do it at any time. Hello, Camellia. Discarded Otterball Antics. Create a 1/1 with Prowess. It was cast other than your hand, put a counter on it. Flashback for 4. That's pretty strong. Pearl of Wisdom. Draw 2? Sick. Looking for a land drop. He's looking for a land drop. Is discarding an Antics. Hit the land drop. Okay. Ooh, Tyvar. Oh, why we play this card. Oh, this is great. This is actually nuts. Because we can do this. We can minus and bring back the Forager, and it has haste. So that we can do this. Love that. I think I'm keeping Camellia back, because I don't want the Tyvar to die just yet. The Merfolk Looter power creep? Oh my gosh, this is the most power crept Merfolk Looter I've ever seen. Alright, all we need to do is to have Forager stay alive to be able to untap it with Tyvar. But that might not be the case, because they're going to attack it. I don't want to block with Camellia. What is Might of the Meek? They prowess their thing. Might of the Meek is trample, +1/+0. Control a mouse. Draw a card. Yeah, we can't block that. I mean, can we block that? I mean, let's just cast Ygra. And we have another Camellia in our hand. Alright, I'll bite. I block. We also make a food off of this. Oh, if he discards something... Oh, wait, never mind. You can't actually gain a power off this. Right? Coruscation Mage. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, does 1 damage to each opponent. Yikes. What does the talent do? When it enters, make a 1/1 otter. Wow, that card's good. Begins level 2, return an instant or sorcery from grave to hand. Wow, that card's great. That's a cash grab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 mana? Okay, so let's forage. And we can mill ourselves. Forage for black-green. Sack of food, mill ourselves. I guess I could have... Actually, I could have cast Camellia first. Should have cast Camellia first. Untap Forager. I should have another otter here, or another squirrel. That's Presidio. Unfortunately, we should have one more squirrel. But new cards are new cards. Another talent. Yikes. What do these do? What are they tapping to do? Oh, it's food. Got it. Okay, this Thornvault Forager is, like, amazing. They draw 2, looking for removal. Wow! Bunch of prowesses. Good for removal for Tyvar, I guess? Because if Tyvar can minus, I win the game. We literally have the win in hand. We have to block with freaking one thing, right? Can we die from 2 things? 3, 6. I don't think we can die. Famous last words. Unless they give trample. Unfortunately, they've killed our Tyvar. If we draw Presidio, we win. If we draw Tyvar, we win. We have an 8/8. Elas il-Kor. I mean, Elas does gain us some life. Can cash grab and try to hit another Bartolomé? Wait. We can play Elas il-Kor and then Scavenger's Talent in step? Does that work? Wait, does playing Elas il-Kor even do anything? Because we can still mill them out. Sacrifice 3 other non-land permanents. If we get a one or 2 drop here off the cash grab, maybe? Another Forager. That works, right? Oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because we actually have to use this. Okay, we punt it again. No big deal. Okay, so what we had to do there was use Scavenger Talent's 3rd level. I thought I was just going to get the 3rd level for some reason. You have to actually pay mana for the levels. We could use Scavenger Talent's 3rd level, sacrifice this Forager, this il-Kor, and this food. We didn't need the other food. Bring back the Presidio and win the game. So we actually did have the win, but now we might actually die. Because they have Coruscation Mage in play. So, yeah. Let's just try not to die here. It is 4 mana to use the talent. Okay, they're using another talent. We're going to go to 8. And now the question is, do we play around this trample card? I can't even check their graveyard because of the bug on Arena. Check their graveyard when I have priority. I mean, the odds that they have it is pretty high, especially if they discard a good card here. Let's see. The card that we're looking at is Might of the Meek. Against Trample, gets +1/+0 to control the mouse. So basically just Trample, draw a card. They've only used 1 this game. Trample, draw a card is fine if we let one of them through. Which means we actually do have to do this, and we actually do have to block with our Ygra. Okay, they didn't have trample. Make a whole bunch of permanents. So now all we have to do is land, Scavenger's Talent, sack of food, make a squirrel, and I guess we could just, like, attack with Ygra first. And then if they don't block... Yeah. Okay, they block with that. We should have the game here. We are doing the thing, because this lets us sacrifice an artifact. I'm going to take it off of full control, because I don't know if it would let us keep doing it if we take it off, but I want to at least try it. Okay, it is going to let us. This definitely just does take a lot of steps. But we are doing the thing. We also get the best part about this combo is that you get a whole opponent's deck list. Let's see. This is pretty good. Oh, look at this map. Oh, this map looks insane. The rock fits perfect. Oh, we're playing against the Mr. Cool Stuff here. I will play... What is this again? Whenever the entrance put a counter on a target creature and you gain a life? Okay, this is frogs? Draw a card. Yep. Ygra. Unfortunately, we didn't draw a land. Any land would be insane here. Should have attacked with this first, but that's what it is. There's the land. We can go Tyvar. Go Camellia. I don't think Tyvar does much. That is Clement returning the Sun Shower Druid. On Profit. Yeah, they can just keep looping those, right? What does this do? Whenever they leave without dying, draw a card. They can pay 1 on a blue to return a creature to the hand. You might be playing the blue card that's like return a creature to the hand, but like if you gift a tapped fish or whatever, or gift the card, then bounce it on land permanent. That was a good draw. You're just attacking with both here? Okay. Probably he's going to gift me a card to bounce the Scavenger's talent. Oh. Oh, it's a removal spell. Instant speed, twice its power. Wow. I can sack 3 non-land permanents to bring back Camellia. I think I want to do that. Because I have Tyvar to bring back the Elas, and I have Elas in hand. Oh, wow, you can bring back the same card you just brought back. Pretty sick. I'd like to mill 2. Mill 2. Mill 2. Mill 2. Now I have Bartolomé in the graveyard, Forager, and Elas. So we have the whole combo in the graveyard, and Ygra in our hand. Camellia has a finality counter on it, unfortunately, and we don't have any more, so if that dies, then that's kind of wrecked for us. Put a counter on a creature. This gives their other frogs mana. To cast creatures. This is not a frog? It is a frog. Oh, got it. It doesn't light up the blue because it already has a tap ability. Mightcaller? Yep, that's the problem. On Profit, yep. Add back the druid, and then they put the druid back, and nice, I like that. They're actually just going ham here. Wow. Man, Clement is really good. Oh my god. This is, like, actually crazy. Jesus Christ. Calm down. Ooh, cash grab. Alright. You cash grabbing? Get a land or combo piece? Would like a land? Then we can Tyvar back Bartolomé. No. We Tyvar back Forager, cast il-Kor. No, il-Kor and Scavenger's Talent are the same card. So we just need Bartolomé. And then we can sack cards to... We can sack these three to bring back... Ygra? Wait, did we just win here? Hold on. Wow, just accidentally win the game? Well, that was really powerful. It's so funny that I was, like, about to not win the game, and I was like, wait a second. I can just win the game here. Unless there's a card that they play that can, like, you know, put a card back on top of their deck, but I doubt it. Instant speed win the game's pretty cool. Sick. Alright, thank you guys for hanging out. This deck is a ton of fun. It's not even in its final form yet, and we were able to combo at instant speed multiple times to win the game. What are my last thoughts for this deck? I upped Tyvar to 4 instead of 3, and I actually took out the 4-mana enchantment. I didn't think that that would come up as often, and it turns out you just want to get as many combo pieces to play at once. I would play a few removal spells in this deck. Maybe you don't need to play Mightcaller, since Scavenger's Talent's pretty hard to get rid of for your opponent. You don't really need to win with trample damage, because a lot of the time you win on your end step when you use Scavenger's Talent, sacrifice 3 non-land permanents, and bring your last combo piece back into play. So maybe I play less Mightcallers and play removal spells instead. But because we were losing the games that we lost to just like getting aggroed down, and if we just had a few removal spells to stabilize us, we would probably have won those games. But anyway, this deck was super fun. I had a lot of potential, and we even used Scavenger's Talent to bring back Ygra from the graveyard. So just a lot of play to this card. Really strong. So go ahead and check this deck out. The deck list will be down in the description below. Thank you for hanging out. Go to prodigygames.com/the1jame and get 5% off of literally anything in the store by using code the1jame at checkout. Thank you once again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And as always, peace.